Some ways that I recognize old mind control messages from the cult torture to hurt or kill myself are when I see visual images of them in my mind, and it's like they're photographs or screenshots. And the cult did that by both putting photos up on slideshows in front of me and by acting it out with for self-harm, for cutting, with layers of silicone skin colored thick stuff, making me cut over it, having blood that would come out that they must have put in packets, and then telling parts of me to take visual snapshots of that and then to use that to tell me that that's what I was supposed to do. I also recognize the self-harm and supposed to kill myself programming by phrases that are repeated in my head over and over and over and telling me to do it. And then often attached with that is despair or desperation. And also often attached with that are messages telling me that I don't deserve to live, that I don't have the right to live, or that I am evil, or like a horrible person. They use other words. And when I hear those things and I see those things, it's always a clue in for me of, oh, this is programming. This is not something I should do. This is not something I should act on. This is old mind control messages from the cult because they wanted to keep me silent. They wanted to keep the torture and abuse and trafficking continuing. They wanted to never be found out. They wanted to protect themselves. And they wanted to make sure that they always had a victim because these are things I'm supposed to do if, or folks inside are supposed to set off to do if we are remembering the cult torture, if we are talking about it, if we are trying to heal, if we are trying to escape, or if we have escaped and we are not being tortured anymore. So those are signs in some ways of healing because we are doing things that are against what the cults taught us through torture and mind control. But it's so important to pay attention to it and then not to act on it. Not to act on it regardless of the reason, right? But this was put into us by cruel, heartless people who had no compassion and empathy and were only looking out for their interests and only wanted to hurt and silence and control us. We don't deserve to be hurt. We don't deserve to die. We all deserve to live, to find healing and hope and happiness as much as we can, and to not be hurt. We deserve to find safety and love, and I wish that for all of us.